cultists? The pearl's draining these people.
More newcomers? Unfortunately, the magic only affects those who have been prepared. But never fear. Your turn will come.
Come on, let's talk outside.
There we go, sorry about that people, I hope you can all hear me now. Wait now, yep. Says my mic's working, yep.
Those poor people. This wasn't just about newcomers and opposing the Queen's decree. I promised to explain what the Psijic Order and I of the Queen.
on the screen.
Living on Artaeum for a few centuries doesn't prepare you for physical activity. Let the Eye of the Queen know what we discovered, and I'll catch up with you later.
Quiloril says he...
How did this get empty?
Ah, this one's new. That isn't the kind of scandal Raz was hoping for. Murder, Daedric ritual. Accuse? Not exactly. A Psijic. Raz has heard rumors, but there are always rumors about this scene.
There was a life-sucking pearl.
You should... Kinlady...
Must have actually be badass away.
Yes? And who might you be? The kin lady is currently engaged. Yes? The kin lady...
We all have concerns regarding the Queen's decree. I assure you that I am working with all Dark Takala to safeguard the sanctity of Shimmerine and all of Somerset. Enjoy the food and drink. Business of the city requires my attention, but I shall rejoin you shortly.
How... you had... You're right, where are my manners? Using... That's a serious accusation to toss around so casually. What? I suddenly remembered some business I need to deal with as well. Feel free to pester the other guests in my absence.
Dare you barge into my home without so much as a by your leave? No, I refuse to deal with one of the Queen's guests, especially not in my own home. How did you get in here, by the way? No, never mind that. Since you found your way in, Such innocence. You really want to know why I oppose the Queen's order to allow newcomers to enter Somerset? Because I'm trying to protect both the island and the newcomers. It's in everyone's best interest that we maintain. Aldark Tilkala came highly recommended. He has grand plans for protecting Shimmerine. Grand plans. Not that it's any concern of yours, but my Chancellor has been unable to verify the Aldark's existence prior to when we met. And I recommended him for the position at the monastery. That's preposterous! Aldark Tikala sequesters the newcomers to ascertain their suitability for life in Somerset.
My lady, one of the monks said to deliver this message. It's from the Aldark himself.
The Coral Forest. An odd location.
Psst. Pretend you are adjusting your boot or admiring the architecture. As hard as it may be, look anywhere but directly at Raz. Raz thinks Avanis is as naive as she is complicit, but she is not a murderer. This new Aldark, though, has so much... The Coral Forest? A strange meeting place.
I'm glad I found you. While watching the King Lady's mansion, I saw her ladyship sneak out the back and leave the city.
The King Lady is meeting the Aldark in the Coral Forest. Raz smells something.
What is it?
Your reputation precedes you, I am Valkyrie of the Sijic Order, and I agree that the Aldark is more than a simple monk.
We should work together, yes? But let's travel separately to avoid attracting unwanted attention. Raz will find you both at the Coral Forest.
One of Somerset's more unique environments, the Coral Forest. I used to love coming here when I was growing up. Based on what we saw in the monastery.
You know nothing of the plan, you fool. Let me give you a taste of what the Prince of Bargains has in store. Come, Nevarra! Let me show you the power bestowed upon me by the Prince of Bargains. Come, Nevarra! Let me show you the power bestowed upon me by the Prince of Bargains. Yagra, destroy these fools!
Oh, and what is that? Happened, somebody was on the neck of the woods.
Razumdar apprehend. I think you'd be surprised what a particular object can reveal if you know how to unlock its secrets. I need to return and the right mask. One more adjustment and there. You are now attuned. Find me on Artaeum after you finish with the Eye of the Queen.
Ah, Five Claw. The King Lady and Raz had the most illuminating conversation.
You can't treat me like some sort of criminal, you horrid creature.
Queen Irene will be disappointed. The Prince of Bargains. That could only be Clavicus Vile. What oblivion in... The Sijic Order's interest in all of this concerns Razumdar. Then you must go...
Have you come to gloat? To kick me while I wallow in my own misery? Well, go ahead. I deserve it. I met him at Kinlord Millenthal's party in Eleanor. We had similar ideas about the Queen's decree. What a hateful accusation. Tilkala told me he was going to send them back where they came from. I had no idea he planned to kill them. I give you my word. I just wanted the newcomers to go away.
Maybe that'd be a bit better, didn't you?
I certainly hope not. We'll have to get the Divine Prosecution in there together.
The coral forest need...
Before you ask, yes. Before I was a member of the...
And there was no sign of Lathan. I don't know whether to be grateful or concerned.
We'll find him, Val. Now go check on the... What a rare honor Valcerin bestowed upon you. Only a select few not of our order have ever walked. Unfortunate, certainly. The magic you describe sounds familiar, though I can't quite recall where I've heard of it before. I fear the pearls may be a harbinger of the threat Sothasil warned us about. Sothasil, one of the living gods of the Dark Elf Tribunal. He's an honorary member of our order, after an attack on... Indeed. The next step involves a thorough examination. We are the Psijic Order, friend of Valcerin. While I head inside to begin the augury ritual, I'd like you to go to Sothasil's study.
You must be the adventurer that Valcerin was going on about. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to our secret island. Oh, I suppose you already talked to the Rightmaster, seeing as you're here in that strange pearl. What? As soon as the pearl arrived via Valcerin's transference spell, the Rightmaster gathered the conclave. I'm the Rightmaster's acolyte. I have other duties to perform. Besides, such a complex ritual, despite opinions to the contrary, I'm not allowed. I could say we have our...
Use an Xbox controller, it works best for this game, I reckon.
Was Oriandra able to direct you to the proper elixir? Just in time. We'll handle the magic. You pour the elixir into the scrying pool. We want to discover the origin of the pearl and its strange magic. In addition, pour the elixir into the pool. That should provide the final boost we need to trigger the augury.
Here we stand, the most favored servants of Clavicus Vile, Nephila, and Nocturnal, on the verge of the greatest victory for our princes.
Are you sure those creatures can be trusted?
Have no fear. Isn't that why we formed the Court of Bedlam? Besides, what happens next in Relenthil will seal Somerset's fate.
was unnerving. It seems the false Aldach belonged to an alliance of Daedric cultists. No, but I'm hardly an expert on the Daedric cults of Tamriel. The magic I sensed in the pearl, though, it doesn't contain the taint of oblivion. I hoped you'd say that. Relenthiel sits to the west of I may not be a natural prognosticator, but from what I've experienced, an alliance isn't just unusual, it's contrary to their very nature. Oh, they'll work together from time to time, but something as complex as what Sotha Sil hinted at is unheard. Very little, I'm afraid. The last time I passed through that area was more than 350 years ago. They made an exquisite wine, as I recall, and the House of Reveries theater troupe always put on an entertaining show. The augury ritual extracted a vision of the false Aldach and the court of Bedlam, but nothing specifically about the pearl. Its magic isn't Daedric, though. How they can steal life energy and use it to summon those sea creatures remains a mystery.
Friend of Valseret, tranquil greetings, Caraval. You will forgive me if I seem awkward. We rarely entertain guests here on Artaeum. I am Caloris. Right Master Ichesis told me. The Right Master holds you in high regard. That is proof enough. Eager to begin? Good. Eagerness is just what we need. Your first lesson begins now. The Order has detected a number of irregularities on Tamriel. Small breaches in the fabric of time. I would like you to seal them for me. The first cluster of time breaches appeared on the Isle of Somerset. You should start there. Go speak with my apprentice, Josaja, in the Athenaeum. A noble heart and a solemn commitment to the good. Achieving membership in the Sigil too reclusive, I fear. The truth is that we have grown old. As your knowledge of the old ways grows, so too will the rewards. For instance, we are prepared to teach you new and powerful spells. As in all things, the best teach only this. Purge yourself of selfish intent. Membership in the Sigic Order will bring you both prestige and power. But such honors often lead. The map will show you the approximate location of each time breach. I apologize. Our visions, while powerful, are not always specific. Make your way to each X on the map, then use the Augur of the Obscure to... These time breaches are not visible to mortal eyes. The Augur, however, perceives time and space very differently. Gazing through it will allow you to peer through the veil. Precisely. Think of them like bandages, I suppose, or tourniquets.
Yes, can I help you? Right. You're the Order's new initiate. I didn't expect you so soon. Things here on Artaeum are normally, you know, snailish. I don't. Please don't tell the Lore Master. It tricked me into dismissing the binding charms that keep it here, in the Athenaeum. Then it popped like a bubble and vanished. It escaped before, but never on my wall. Mercifully, yes. I just scryed its location. It looks like it reappeared somewhere on the shores of Wasting Coraldale. It didn't take long for some sea elves to scoop it up and squirrel it away. You'll have to steal it back. I am sorry. I'm indebted. You'll definitely need the Augur on your quest. Without it...
just want to thank everybody that's been watching or paid attention to this. I have to log off for a bit now. I will hopefully hit follow, hit subscribe, and you know the rest. Yep. Yeah, hit follow, hit subscribe if you like what you see. Hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.